Beautiful people, I hope everybody is doing well. This is my literally first show as the Right Move Broadcasting channel, where we're going to take a deep dive into different types of politics. Right now, we have a looming, well, not a looming shutdown. Our government is officially shut down for the first time. And it's happened in the past. I think the longest we've been shut down is 35 days. If I recall, I don't remember it being that big of a deal. I think people are making a mountain out of a molehill. I think it's a great opportunity for us to shake some of the bureaucracy behind the scenes. This gives President Trump some carte blanche authority to do certain things that I think we've been wanting to do. So I really don't see a whole lot of downside to the shutdown, with the caveat of some, people with SNAP, but that's also coming from the state government in part as well. So I don't know how that's all going to work out and what are really going to be affected, but I know that there's going to be some growing pains for all of us. I still think it's in the best interest of the American people not to saddle ourselves with another $1.5 trillion in debt over 7 weeks of being a little uncomfortable. That's just my opinion. I'm always uncomfortable. I'm a content creator. We get paid once a month. We got no choice but to budget on this side. Just to budget on this side. So for the people that are coming in, I know this is a new channel. We're going to have to work our way up from the bottom, just like we have for every single one of our other channels. And this is no different. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here on this topic. I am going to continue to come here to build this channel every other day, but we will have a meaty live at least once every 2 weeks. Something a little different than just me coming here every few minutes to drop something for you guys to hear. I still have to work on my hashtags, still have to work on my write-up. We did get our logo, so we do have a logo. This is the logo for our new channel, if you haven't noticed it. I had to put it in white because the black is not doing well with everything, but I still think we're moving in the right direction. And not only that, right now we're pushing for Congress to also be cut from having their paychecks. It's not fair that everybody else is, required to go without, including our SNAP beneficiaries. Some of them may have some problems, and I understand that, and that's really, really crappy, but it's a growing pain that we have to go through. We're all here for the same cause. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I think we can all realize that at this point, and I think we should realize that we are going through something. We are bleeding money in this country, and I think that's what people don't understand. Even with all of our mandatory spending, that means our Social Security, our Medicare, it takes our entire budget. So every single year, we're going over our budget by trillions and trillions of dollars, and that has to be borrowed from somewhere. And so right now, we're borrowing that crap from China. Do you really want China to own America? Do you know how detrimental that would be to our Western civilization? I mean, people need to start thinking here. It's not all about what can the government do for us. What can you do for our government, right? Because right now, we're spending our entire budget out in welfare. I mean, some of it, I shouldn't say that, because Social Security, I don't consider welfare. I consider that, a supplemental retirement account that people paid into. Medicare, I don't consider, because that's, again, something that you paid into. But Medicaid, food stamps, disability, these are all things that we do that we're not required to do. There's no statute forcing us to pay somebody if they can't work. Many people for years in this country, if you couldn't work, you suffered. You didn't get any benefits. I think it was around the 1960s that those benefits started coming in, and ever since then they've exploded. People just want. They'd rather go and say, "Oh, I can't do this, so I want an entire paycheck from the government." And that's what's been going on. And people that are wise to the system, even though they're well-bodied Americans, they can go out and work. They're choosing to say they have a back problem, so they can't go out and work. So they can't work. But meanwhile, they can be content creators. There's a lot of content creators on this platform that are getting governmental benefits while hiding the benefits that their paycheck that they're getting from these very platforms. And I find that appalling and disgusting. That's fraud. That's fraud. And I want the fraud to stop, because the fraud, waste, and abuse is what's killing this country. And it's making it to the point where people like me don't even care to give it to the people that are disadvantaged, because there's so much fraud that we just rather cut the program altogether because we can't weed out the fraud. So people are doing themselves a disservice by continuing to do fraudulent stuff, because at the end of the day, the American people are just going to get fed up and just start funding these programs. And then the real people that these programs are for are not going to be able to get them. And that's because of the fraudsters. I find it all just awful. I find it all just awful. High school dropouts acting like she knows that she's what she's talking. Are you talking about me being a dropout? You realize I'm a college educated person. Like, I used to work for attorneys. What are you talking about? And another thing is, we don't come over here. This is what you get when you do your research. Who's doing the research on Facebook? Do you know who I am? Clearly you have no idea. I'm Bullhorn Betty. Okay, I've got a college education. I do this for a living all over the country. Don't let the little number on this channel fool you. And don't let me fool you. Because let me tell you something, boo-boo. We don't deal with people being rude over here. There you go. No. You want to come over here and talk shit, do it on somebody else's channel. You want to come over here to have a respectable conversation, you can do it. And trust me, once you're blocked, you will never be unblocked. So now you can sit over there in silence. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty channel, Right Side Broadcasting. Or not Right Side, Right Move Broadcasting. There you go. It's my new channel. And while I may not have any mods in here now, I don't need it because it's so small. I got 6 viewers on this channel. 6 viewers. Okay, Pumpkin? Don't let your hate you. Okay? Or eat you up at night. I pray for you. Get God. Get God. Good morning, Jeff. It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're not going to be another one that wants to come over here and be rude, because I really don't want to be blocking everybody. It's our first show on the channel. It's our first real Right Move Broadcasting show on the first channel. And we're supporting the cuts. We want Congress to go without as well. We don't just want it to be our museums and those types of things. I don't think they're going to go right to, the benefits like food stamps and stuff like that. They know how important it is to people. I don't think Trump's going to do that. But what I do believe is he's going to take an opportunity to make a move to pull people, right? I think he's going to make a move to fire people and to do away with some of the other programs we don't want, if he can. If he can. So, anyways, that's it. It sounds like I got mail at the door. Dog's going crazy. We'll come back here for show 2. I don't know what to expect, but I'd like not to have to set the people on here, subscribers and stuff. I'd like it to be open, but I'm not going to have people be rude in the chat. I'm not built like that. I'll cuss people out, and then our whole show will be filled with cuss words. So anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Rock it out with your coffee beans out, and we will be back.